In the quiet mountains of northern Japan, the annual high school Ekiden race was about to begin. Students had trained for months, their schools filled with excitement, parents cheering, and coaches preparing for the big day. But something unexpected appeared: bears. Real, wild bears wandering near the race course forced organizers to change everything at the last moment. The road relay became a track event, and for the first time ever, the runners did not pass the traditional sash known as the tsuki. This is the story of how one of Japan's oldest traditions changed overnight. The Ekiden is not just a race. It's a symbol of teamwork, dedication, and connection between runners. Each participant carries the tsuki, a long cloth sash, and hands it to the next runner, representing trust and unity. The tradition dates back to Japan's old courier system, where messages were passed from one runner to another across the country. Over time, that system evolved into a sporting tradition celebrated in schools and communities across Japan. In the Tohoku region, the high school Ekiden race is one of the most respected events of the year. Teams from different schools come together to test their endurance, discipline, and spirit. But this year, the excitement turned into concern. Several bear sightings were reported near the race route, and some bears had even wandered close to residential areas. The safety of the students became the top priority, and organizers faced a difficult decision. Should they cancel the race entirely, or should they find another way to keep the event alive? After careful discussion, they chose a new path. Instead of canceling, they moved the race to a stadium track. It meant shorter distances, no mountain roads, and no forest paths, but it also meant safety. The biggest change, however, was symbolic. There would be no sash handoff. For the first time in history, the Ekiden would take place without the tsuki, the very heart of its identity. At first, many students felt disappointed. Passing the sash was more than a gesture. It was an emotional connection. But others said they were simply grateful the race could still happen. Their teachers and parents supported the decision, reminding everyone that safety comes before tradition. The new track-based format allowed every student to participate without fear, and the event concluded without a single incident. This decision, though small, carries a powerful message. Around the world, people often struggle to balance tradition and safety. We cling to rituals because they give meaning to our lives, but sometimes the world changes faster than our customs can follow. The Tohoku Ekiden shows that being flexible doesn't mean losing identity. It means protecting life while respecting history. Japan is known for its deep respect for both culture and nature. Yet, this event reveals how those two worlds can collide. Bears have been appearing more often in populated areas due to habitat loss and climate change. As forests shrink and food becomes scarce, animals are drawn closer to human settlements. The incident in Tohoku is a reminder that our environment is changing, and we must learn to adapt, not only in daily life, but even in our traditions. For the students, the experience will remain unforgettable. They may not have passed the sash, but they passed on something far more meaningful: resilience. They proved that unity is not about a piece of cloth, it's about shared determination. In the end, every runner finished their part with pride, and together they kept the spirit of the Ekiden alive in a new form. This story isn't just about a race in Japan. It's about how humans respond when faced with unexpected challenges. Do we give up because things don't go as planned, or do we adapt and move forward? The organizers of the Tohoku Ekiden chose courage over cancellation. They showed that protecting life is the greatest victory of all. So next time you think about tradition, remember this story. Change does not always destroy culture. Sometimes it saves it. The Ekiden without a sash may have looked different, but its heart remained the same, full of teamwork, courage, and respect. In the end, the bears changed the route, but not the spirit of the race. And maybe that's what true strength really means.